In a valley far away, there lived a young woman named Susy. Now, Susy wasn't your average young woman. Her mind was sharp as crystal. She saw patterns where others just saw chaos. She was ambitious. She dreamed of building the most spectacular garden the valley had ever seen, a labyrinth of beauty that would bring travelers from faraway lands. And she was smart. She knew exactly which seeds she needed, the pH of the soil, and the sun patterns for every season. But Susy had a weakness. Beneath all that ambition and intelligence, she was deeply afraid. She would look at the empty patch of land and think, what if I plant the roses too close to the lilies and they compete for water? What if an unexpected frost comes and kills the sprouts? What if after all my work the garden is just mediocre? The fear of failure was so great that it kept her from digging the first hole. One day, the old woman of the valley, a woman who looked like she carried the dust of 1,000 summers on her robes, visited Susy. She saw the plans, the books, and the untouched earth. You are smart, child, the old woman said, but intelligence without courage is like a magnificent ship built never to touch the water. The old woman gave Susy a single, small, dark seed. This is the seed of time, she said. It doesn't care about your perfect plans. It only cares about the now. If you plant it, it will grow. If you save it. Susy took the seed. It was the perfect seed for the centerpiece of her garden. I'll wait, Susy decided. I'll wait for the perfect day. No chance of frost, when I know for sure that it will work. Susy kept studying. She made her plans even more brilliant, more complex, but the seed remained in the box on her desk. A year later, the old woman of the valley returned. So, child, where is your garden? Asked the old woman. Susy, ashamed, showed her the box. I'm still planning. I'm almost there. I was afraid of making a mistake. The old woman asked to see the seed. Susy opened the box. The seed was there, but now it was dry, gray, and cracked. It was dead. Susy gasped. But I protected it. I kept it safe from the cold. I waited for the right moment. The old woman placed a hand on Susy's shoulder. You didn't protect it. You suffocated it. The old woman's voice was gentle but firm. You were smart enough to see all the risks, but not wise enough to see the only risk that truly mattered, the risk of doing nothing. The seed didn't need a perfect plan. It needed soil. Your garden didn't need a guarantee. It needed a start. Susy realized that in her quest for perfection, she had lost the one thing she could never get back: time. The bridge, the moral. This story teaches us a profound and often painful truth. A lot of us are just like Susy. We're smart, we're ambitious, we have big dreams, business ideas, plans to change our lives, to write that book, to start that project. And just like Susy, we use our intelligence as a shield that's actually a cage. Our intelligence shows us all the reasons something might go wrong, and our fear uses that intelligence to justify our paralysis. I'm not ready yet. I need to take one more course. I'll wait for the market to get better. What will other people think if I fail? We keep waiting for the perfect moment, for the perfect plan, while our seeds, our talents, our ideas, our youth dry up and die in the box. Time doesn't care about your ambition. It doesn't stop for your fear. It is passing right now. The greatest failure isn't trying and failing. The greatest failure is never trying at all. It's letting the fear of judgment be stronger than the desire to create. The call to action. Did Susy's story resonate with you? Do you have a seed saved in a box? Comment below. What is your empty patch of land? What dream, project, or idea have you been putting off because you're afraid it won't be perfect? Let's build a supportive community right here. If this parable made you think, if it gave you the courage to pick up the shovel and start digging, please hit that like button and share this message. Send this video to that brilliant, ambitious, and smart person you know who is paralyzed by the fear of starting. For more impactful stories like this one that help us break our chains and use our time wisely, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Remember, the clock is ticking. Don't protect your seeds, plant them. The perfect day doesn't exist. The only time you truly have is now.